Right, might be a bit dodgy. Phone said 44%, so I'm going to go through with that. A little rhyme. This is for poetry and work, because I heard if you do both together, then yeah, there's a lot of joy. And I do love poetry. And I do love what I do. So, this one's for everything, I guess. I've got to get back to the rhyme that keeps repeating in my head. Most people don't know why I started this. Some do. I've had to face many demons. But it's not where I want to go. It is, because things are unbalanced. And that's what we see. The unbalancedness. And the ignorance. And I ignored a lot of things. And my son showed me something that I didn't want to see. It showed me fear in a pair of eyes that just went back in generations. And when your son looks you in fear, and it's not something you want to cause, you realise your actions have got to change. You know. And that was 12 years ago. And I can say that without crying, because I faced a lot of demons that I realised that was just muscle memory. I wasn't doing it on purpose. It's just muscle memory. I hope the first bit of this come out. When you see things you don't want to see, even though you don't want to do them, you're still doing actions, still losing your temper, still going into fight and flight. That's when you break yourself down. And a client today has inspired me. And this is how it works when I work with an unbalanced dog. And when I see an unbalanced dog, is that we're stripping it down. We're taking, if you're a plasterer, then we're taking all of your stuff off and we're plastering it back on, and then we're making sure it's all level and coming across any bumps and having to work that out, and maybe something else. God, there's tons of stuff. If you're a mechanic, you're doing anything, stripping to the engine, something goes wrong, you got to re-stud it. You might not even know what that is, some people, but you know, some stuff, or it's just completely rusted and you can't do anything. But that's what it is, to try and rehabilitate a dog and put it back to balance. But the point is that to do that and process that, you've got to be it yourself to give it. And I've broken down for the last time today, because as much as I want to help the world, I can't do it for free. And people don't realise what it is that I'm doing to help their dog, to give them the balance that they're going to get. Because most of them are out of control. If you're holding on to a dog's lead and you let go and it boffs off, then it's gone. If you go and get a dog, and what I see is someone that's just got in a car and just holding on to that steering wheel, driving way too fast, and everyone's just got to move out of his way. Well, there's just so, it's just out of my train of thought. There's going to be a pattern to this. I'm making a change. I want to help. But it doesn't help when you get hit the negativity thrown at you. And people don't accept what they've got. It's the humans that get involved. We are hard to work with. Nature's just doing what it does best, adapting in the moments and the stories we tell ourselves. I can tell you, me and the lady, we meet quite a few times. We were playing, our dogs were having a chat, doing their thing. A German Shepherd come round, the guy's got no control. the woman told me, she's quite an old dear, she told me that she had to pull that German Shepherd off her dog, and it obviously intimidated her a lot. But they were all playing, all three of our dogs. I said, yeah, he's a bit of a problem. I've bumped into him. We've had our disagreements about he's got no recall. He should have it on training leave, but he doesn't want to know what authority have I got. But to try and help him understand that actually everyone's annoyed at you. The more and more people I talk to around this local park, everyone tries to follow me. He goes at early hours, but I like to go early hours to see sunrise. I'm not going there just because some guy can't control his dog. He's good with my dog. The dog's good. There's never a fight with the dog. It's just I know what happens at the other times. But anyway, he didn't interact and didn't even see what happened when the lady tried to get her dog off. But I went round the corner to see what was going on, and the dog was hassling her dog. But it moved away as soon as it saw that I was coming towards. Now that's the bit that makes you feel a bit like a superhero. I ain't gonna lie. It feels amazing. So no, I just helped that old dear. As soon as I walked over, that dog clocked that I'd happily get in between and tell it to bugger off. Well, my dog's only got to run over and help it. Like, he'll be distracted well easy. Ain't even got to be some hard nut superhero, but you have to deal with the human. When you say, as polite as anything, your dog put the willies up that lady. That old dear then? He went nuts at me. No, he didn't. She's my friend. No, I'm sure she's not. But that's not what I said. And I carried on. I said, well, she did just tell me like last week. Oh, what are you talking about? We walk around all the time. She knows me. We're all right. We're friends, we are. And he repeated it. So that's when I did actually repeat to him the sentence. I don't think you're friends. I think she's being friendly. But to me, that's a big difference. And that's a big poem in itself. Difference between being friends and friendly. Someone friendly doesn't want conflict. Doesn't mean they're your friend. So yeah, I'm now going to work with dogs for 24 hours that I feel are unbalanced. If they're good dogs, I'll sort them. We'll walk them. But if they're not, then they need to come for 24 hours. There's no point in doing an hour. Because I need to do what a mechanic does. And every time, just take a tiny little bit of plaster away or change one big bit here. Reprogram that muscle memory for in 24 hours. I can do a tiny bit at a time. Depends how far the dog is and how young it is. You only need a little bit. If it's older, then you need at least a month. Yeah, this might be too mumbly, but I might jot it all down.